How you feeling? And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injuries.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Kyle Anderson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Jay. Then there's Bailey. And it's George in at the 1. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Hits the jumper in space.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Here's Jay, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Jay's got 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Davis with a screen on George. Thompson in the corner. Off target with his 3. Jay, the pass to George. To the wing right side. Jay. And the Jazz with another 3.
Well, those are the point forward skills of Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo finds the open teammate.
On the wing, Davis to the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Doris, with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the 3 from Jay. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Anderson outside. Pass to Jay. Back to Anderson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Flag. Irving sets a screen for Flag. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 16-6 run. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. And here's Russell following the 3 from Jay. Now Russell coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Out left to the wing. Here's Jay. And another 3 for Utah.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Christie the pass to Russell. Christie with the screen on George. Here's Lively. Oh, what a play. He just palms the block. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and gameplay. Back to Filipowski. Here's Jay, and the Jazz another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here's Russell. Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
That has to be the filthiest block I've gotten with this guy so far this year. It's insane.
And so far through one quarter. Things checked in for Max Christie. So Utah going with
everybody stays healthy on Dallas. They're going to be really good next year, though. For this season.
Mavericks trail by 20. The 4 and 5 is Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Raptors have not hesitated on taking action. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update.
Now, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Russell passes to Davis. TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Clyde comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. And Utah also making a switch. George is checked in. And here is Irving. Following the 3 from Jay. Thompson finds Davis. Over Anderson. Dallas, no good that time either.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
George passes to Jay. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Davis. Spins. It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Jay. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jay's got 47 points. Now, here is Irving. Gafford. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Utah, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
We've heard the saying, live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they're living by it and living well.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one. Single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Anderson. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Jay in at the 5 down low. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, that's something you can hang your hat on, especially when you're...
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is...
The ruling on the floor stands.
What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can
So
sometimes
there's some
make
straight
it
up
a
cheaters,
lot
man.
easier
You
to
can have a
determine.
cleaner block.
Indeed, and the one thing with
That's
replay
wild.
review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Irving kicks to Davis. Pass to Gafford. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Jay. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Flag. And Thompson kicks to Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Irving dishes to Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Irving. The rebound by Anderson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside Irving. Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it. To the wing on the left. Here's Jay. And the Jazz, another 3.
All these
threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Out to the wing. Gafford kicks to Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Here's Gafford. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot from 16, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Flag sets a screen for Irving from deep three-point land. Rebound, Utah.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Dallas again missing. And so it's Utah holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And Utah also making a switch. Jay's checked in for Walker Kessler. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Can they get it? And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Lively. The kick out to Irving. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
For the 3. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from Jay. Jay's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
On the wing, Irving. That's tipped.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Again, what an avalanche.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And that one's good by Davis.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Here's Jay. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Over to the left wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You can see that PJ wanted to answer that three with one of his own, and he does just that.
Jay and Utah again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Davis. Pass to Washington. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And Utah has possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Russell passes to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Here's Jay. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Irving kicks to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd.
There he is, man, myth, legend.
And I'll bring it with you.
Wait, no need.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Thanks for joining us and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
The starters for Utah. Kyle Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Jay in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
San Antonio with the ball, following the 3 by Utah. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 5 points.
Oh, mercy. De'Aaron Fox with the move and the finish. That's a nice setup.
Here's Jay. Another 3 for Utah.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Fox, following the 3 by Utah. To the middle. Here's Harper. No good with a layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 15 points for Jay.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Vassell, a screen on George. Fox against George. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Spurs trail by 17. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Harper misses. The Jazz have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Then for Utah, Filipowski, he's checked in for Anderson, and it's Collier in for George. Sohan outside, pass to Johnson. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's Cornette. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Shot clock at 3. To snap the cold streak. Castle misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And that one's good. Jay.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Fox right side. Here's Cornette. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Yo, that one looked like a volleyball spike. You gotta show that one.
To come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Bang. Got shot at.
Number 5, Cody Williams.
Pick up left. Go over, baby, go over.
Castle for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Come on, teammates, play some defense.
Nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too.
And so it's Utah, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. So the Jazz 5 right now. Collier is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jay in at the 5 spot. Wembanyama screen. And here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Sohan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fox. Launches a 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Jay. Fires for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Fox outside. Now Castle. Wembanyama screen. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Utah leading by 12. Pass to Jay. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Back to you."
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Castle. Utah grabs the miss. Jay's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Utah moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The B.A., he's on fire.
They need this. And it's Fox penetrating.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Pass to Jay. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Fox with the ball. He's got 14. from the high post. The shot no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Jazz out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview. Every night you see them do something special.
It's been like that. And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Spurs.
Where is the rebound?
And that is going to do it.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The rebound by Jay. Jay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marking it outside. Here's Jay. And good! There's another!
Another big night, and he's nearing the #1 spot for most 50-point games in a single campaign.
Man, I've never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
Yeah, and the top record for 50-point games comes from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign when he averaged 50 points a game.
Fox, that's good.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Here's Jay. He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Wembanyama, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Fox outside. From deep, Harper. He buries it from 3. Harper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch-and-shoot like that or off the dribble. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Spurs call time here. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. George scanning the floor for 3. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Anderson against Barnes. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound, Utah. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Jay. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Fox outside. Over to the wing. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by George.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Jay. Another 3 for Utah.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Vassell outside. Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. And here's Fox to win the cold spell. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Jay. Knocks down the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
There's a screen. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Fox. Now Barnes. Over Anderson. San Antonio again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Fox outside.
Get there.
Right wing. The three from Wembanyama. Deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Substitution on court.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket. And so it's Utah destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a...
Giannis checked in for Cornette. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Collier. He's out there with Williams. And it's Jay in at the center position.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
To end the run, and it's Wembanyama laying it in.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
For San Antonio, Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Castle. Well, you want officials to get the calls right. But for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit. But the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
From about 16, he got a piece of it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And yes, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Fox for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Jay's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now Fox to the wing, right side. From deep, Harper. The shot off that time. Williams with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Williams' shot is good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. San Antonio again missing. Utah has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jay.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Vassell outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Down low. And another one.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Takes a 3. Utah grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Out left to the wing. Here's Jay. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Fox outside. To the left wing. From deep, Harper. He can't hit that time. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant...
All right, be taking a break for a little bit. I remember that one from the other last year. Yeah, I didn't think I had passed anybody yet. I guess I'm close to passing him. Let's see, 200,000. He had 9 steals in one game. That's some good defense, good timing. Yeah, 20 points, 28 assists, and 8 steals. That's tough. I bet he shot a good percentage too that game. That is really cool that you can look at like their best games and stuff. 60 points, 6 steals, 6 assists. It's Magic. That was probably in the playoffs. Oh, 9. Those are missing the Clippers. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm probably going to play some. I only get 1 more block. 12 more rebounds. I'll get both those next game, but I might play some MyTeam.